Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial on my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install OpenIV and how to install an ELS vehicle for GTA 5 LSPDFR. So the first thing you want to do is to install OpenIV. So go to your internet. The best way to do is just type in openiv.com and it'll go to this page. Press download and it will download the latest version. I did look on GTA 5 mods, and that one was OpenIV 3.1. This is 3.2, so probably best to actually download it from the actual OpenIV website. And then the vehicle, choose whatever ELS vehicle you want. I choose this one. This is just the one I just randomly found. When you scroll down, look, make sure it says ELS. If it says non-ELS, obviously that means it's not an ELS vehicle, okay? So yeah, download that one, and these two are on my desktop there. So what you want to do is open OpenIV first. Choose what language you want it to be. Read the license if you need to. Accept it and continue. Find the path. Well, actually install it. You can install it to whatever drive you want it to. If you click that one, it'll run after the installation, which we want it to. Create desktop icon, so an OpenIV icon will appear here. That's what that does. So find the path you want to install it to. If you want to install it onto a separate drive, click that one. Install it there. That's what I'm going to do. Click continue, and then you press yes. Wait for that to download. Alright, now it's installing. As you can see, the OpenIV is popped up here. And press close. As we clicked on OpenIV on startup, after the installation, it pops up like this. If you didn't click that, then just double click on OpenIV and it'll come to this page. Alright, and then find your location of your GTA 5 game. So just press browse, and then for me it's here in this directory. If you've done it through Steam, it'll probably be under whatever hard drive you installed Steam under, and it'd be Steam application, Steam apps, and then common, and then GTA 5. Alright, but for this one I've got a tutorial one, so let's put that one, oh sugar, let's put that one to YouTube, and then change that that one, my tutorial one, to that. So whatever one you want to actually edit, make sure, well, want to play and edit, make sure it says Grand Theft Auto V. That's it, nothing else, otherwise it will not launch that version of GTA 5. And obviously make sure you always have a clean copy. And if you want multiple, like say if you want a game version which is, I don't know, Los Angeles Police or Highway Patrol or something, and then you want one what's Philadelphia, for example, you can have two of these files, just so pretty much just copy your normal one you do, and then you got two files and just switch between them when you want to change. So if you want a separate video on how to do that, then just message me in the comments, and I'll go in more depth of it. So make sure it says that. Alright, select the folder, and then it says it's successfully found GTA 5.exe, and it says you the version, and it says it works with this version. So press continue. Make sure you back up your files. So now when you open Rage Plugin Hook, press hold shift when you do it, and then you can back up your files in there. It's recommended to do that, but I already done it, so just click continue. Now it's going to search for the encryption key. Just wait for it to do that. For the first time it does take a little bit of time, but next time when you open it, it actually is much quicker. So just wait for that one to find their encryption key. Now it's starting, and now here is, press no thanks for that. You can watch it if you want to. So here is your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. This is all the stuff what makes your game run. So that is pretty much how to install OpenIV. I will go through a little bit of this quickly. So the best thing when you want to install vehicles, you have to go through like update 64 blah 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 blah. You can add it to your favorites there. I'll show you that in a bit. Tools, this is when you install your ASI manager, which we will do now before I forget. So click install for both of these, and what you want to do, show notification while editing achieve outside of mods folder. Make sure that's ticked and click yes. I'll tell you why in a sec, and open camera as well. So if you're modding, well, if you're editing, so if we click edit and then do something like this, it tells you here, this is a notification saying that you are editing the actual update folder of Grand Theft Auto 5, not your mods folder, and it actually tells you. So if you're ever editing anything in GTA 5 in OpenIV, make sure it's in your mods folder. If this message comes up, change to your mods folder, alright? So if you look in your mods folder, there's nothing in there. You're like, oh, what do I do? Well, right, let's install the ELS vehicle. Actually, I forgot to get one. Go to this one, emergency lighting system. Just type in LSPDFR. Go to the LSPDFR, type in emergency lighting system on Google or in the search bar just here, and you'll come to this page. Download that one. Don't show this measure. You don't need to do, well, don't need to do that if you want to. Always download the latest version. Always, when you're downloading anything from LSPDFR or anything like that, make sure you always download the latest. Wait for it to download. Open that up. Let's minimize that. Just wait for it to. There it goes. Open that one. Now you want to go to the installation folder. Go to the Grand Theft Auto 5, and then you got this. So what you want to do is open up your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. This is mine. Make sure you're in the right one. And then what you want to do is to let's have a look. Yep, copy all 4 over. Just literally click, drag, drop. That's it. That's the ELS part of your ELS installed. So now, what you want to do is to go to your mods folder. The best thing to do, right, is to, as I show you, if I went on update and then update RPF, and it come up with this, and I said change copy over to mods folder. You could do it that way. The better way of doing it is go to your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, alright? Copy these 2, and then paste it into there. That is the best way of doing it. So then you don't have no problems. Not like for me for the last like 15 minutes trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. So probably the best thing is just copy that one and then paste it in. That is probably the best thing to do. Alright. So just do that. Copy the these 2 here, update and times 64. Copy those 2 into the mods folder, and you'll be good to go. Yep. So just copy that one. The 64 times 64. That's all about audio. So like the engine sounds and the siren and all that. And then the update is pretty much all the other stuff. So like the vehicle files and all that, like the visual settings and that. I'll show you different visual settings soon. Just wait for this one to transfer over. I don't know why it's taken forever for the last part. Right. So now you've got both folders. Alright. So you can minimize this one. You can open up your mods folder. So this is how to install your vehicles. So mods folder, update, times 64, DLC packs. As you can see, if you scroll down, you've got all these patch days, right? It's normally the best thing to do is to go all the way down to the end and use the latest one. But the latest 2, these 2 here, I've got quite a lot of vehicles in, so you might get a bit mixed up. Alright, so the best thing to do, I go to patch day 20, because this one hasn't got that much. There's only like, I think it's got 1 vehicle they added to it, so you don't get like load of vehicles in your folder. So the best thing to do is just to go to patch day 20, right, and then dlc.rpf, then common, oh wrong one, sorry, times 64 levels GTA 5, and then you want to go to vehicles.rpf, and then this is where you install all your vehicles. Alright, so for me that takes a long time to try and figure out or memorize that for every time you want to change your vehicles. Alright, so the best thing to do for me, what I do, is go to your favorites and add it to your favorites. Just call it vehicles, then add. So now every time you want to change your vehicles or whatever, you go to favorites, click vehicles, and it will take you straight to here. So if I go back to Grand Theft Auto 5, go to vehicles, it jumps all that steps and comes straight to here. So now you've got to the vehicles bit where you install them. Go back to your one you downloaded, make sure it's the ELS one like I said earlier, and then you want to go to the vehicle files or wherever you see the .yft, .ytf, hi.yft and hi.ytd. You might only have three files, so that one and that one. Sometimes they add this one, I think it's because they can't fit it all in one, so they add two. So sometimes I can have three, sometimes I can have two, so don't worry if it's only got three, or don't worry if it's got four. But alright, so this one, make sure in edit mode. It won't work if you don't in edit mode. Copy these 4 or 3, drag and drop. That's part of it done. Now if you click on this one down here, you can see this is the vehicle that I got. Don't worry, those wheels will be in the on the vehicle, alright, when you load up the game. Alright, so that's the vehicle that I'm going to be installing. For example, this here, just press back and then you can change it to that one. That's better. You can see the livery on this one, on this here. So if you double so this is the liveries it's got on this vehicle. And then if I go to this one, it shows all, so like that. You can see the hubcaps, you've got the steering wheel, they've got all the textures on the vehicle. That's what it is. Alright, you don't need to worry about that. That's when you can change the colors of the lights from red to blue, so you can have an all blue pack or red pack or whatever. Okay, but I'll do that in a separate video. If you want to see that, just comment below. Alright, so now you've got that part installed. Now you want that to the ELS to work. So what you want to do is open up your folder. So go back to your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, click on that ELS folder we installed, double click on that, and then double click on package underscore default. As you can see, it says police. It might have a different icon. Mine's just plain white piece of paper, but it might have a different icon. So yeah, have this like this, right? Then what you want to do is try and find in your vehicle file download. You want to try and find the same name. So for me, it's sheriff. Then you want to find the .xml file, and then what you want to do is copy that one into here. And that's it. That is your vehicle installed now. So let's run GTA 5 and see if it works. So what you want to do, click on run Rage plugin hook, wait for that to come up and load up, and I will be back when we're in game. Alright, so yeah, so it should, when you hit the F4 console, it should come up saying so you can spawn police. Well, for my example, it would be sheriff. You spawn sheriff, and fingers crossed the sheriff vehicle will be installed. So yeah, I'll be back when we're in game. Alright, oh, for fuck's sake. So look, I had a crash. That not always means that, oh shit, there's something wrong on my game, or oh no, I've done something wrong or whatever. Just click cancel, or exit them, click OK, retry. For me, sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. If it does it like say like the 4th time in a row, then you might have done something wrong. But this might come up a couple of times. It's only because GTA doesn't really want you to modify your game, and it tries its best to stop you from doing it. But yeah, so if it does come up crashing or whatever, just like mine just did, then reload it, see if it works. If it doesn't, and it keeps crashing, retry the steps what we just done. And then worst comes to worst, delete the mods folder and then reinstall the mods folder, and see if that works. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, then you might have just messed up your whole entire GTA 5 directory. So probably the best thing to do is, like I said, re-download the backup what you just done. That's probably the best thing to do. So yeah, just wait for this to load up, and if it does crash, yeah, I think that's what we need to do. I think let's see what's happening here. Oh, I couldn't. Right, so there's another example. That one would just come up saying you don't have permission. If it does come up like that as well, this is actually a really good example of why this is actually good. So this is actually happening. So this is actually good to actually show you what to do. So what you want to do is try and run it as an administrator. All right. So click yes when it pops up with that dialog, and it says you don't need to run it, but sometimes you do. Just run it and then see if it works again. That's another way of trying to overcome that. Or your permission to you not have permission, or your antivirus software is blocking it or whatever. So well, the best thing to do is turn off your antivirus software when you download and play GTA 5. So yeah, just wait for it to load up. It's actually a really good example, this is, because I do get a lot of people asking, oh, my game crashes when I launch it. So this is a good one just to watch it, just keep retrying, and eventually, hopefully, it will work. Worst comes to worst, you can delete your mods folder and reinstall the whole mods folder. That's the whole point of the mods folder, so you don't have to reinstall the whole entire game. So yeah, let's wait for this one to load up, and we'll be back in game. See, I didn't do anything in my mods folder or anything like that, and you pretty much just watched what I just done. It's actually pretty laggy for your end. My end's crystal smooth. As you can see up on the top left, it says 68 FPS, but I'm not sure why yours is laggy. Let me just try and fix that a minute. Give me a sec. Right, for some reason, for my end it is crystal smooth. For OBS end it's not. I'm not 100% sure why. I tried to, as you can see, the FPS is high, and I don't know why your end's laggy. But hopefully I can still show you how it works. So as we installed that Sheriff vehicle, so if you press the F4 console and type in spawn, so SP, and then press the tab key on the left of your keyboard, space, and then you type in whatever vehicle you installed. So for me it was Sheriff. Start typing Sheriff and you can see it comes up. Press tab and it complete it, and then press the enter button. Give it a sec for it to spawn, and boosh, there you go. I know your end is a bit laggy, I'm sorry about that. I'm not 100% sure why. I guess it's because I'm actually recording the screen and not actual the game. I did try to end one and it didn't let end this recording. Tried to open up the record the actual game footage. For some reason it didn't want to capture it, so not 100% sure why, but you can still see that this vehicle was installed. And then if you press the J key on your keyboard, you got your lights. As you can see, that they're actually pretty dark. Like, you don't want to have them that dark. So if I did turn it to nighttime, That doesn't look realistic, does it? You need it way brighter than that. Well, this is where Liam has got your back. Alright, so let's just do that one as well. Just make sure everything else works. So, siren. Yep, that works. So, for your siren, you press 1, 2, 3, and 4 for, and 5 for your siren tones. So 1 is that one, 2 is that one, 3 is that one, and then 4 is that one, and 5 is it just cycles through, and then 6 is your secondary siren. Alright? And then you press the J key to change the lights. So you do have 3 stages. For this one, it's only a stage 3, but on most vehicles it goes 1, 2, and 3. You can press the letter K for it, and the L as well. So yeah, that's pretty much ELS. So let's just exit the game, and I'll show you how to make your lights brighter. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Right, now we're back here. I'll show you how to make your ELS lights brighter. So it's actually playable. So the best thing to do is go to your visual settings. Alright, so for this you need to be in your OpenIV folder. I need to remember how to get there. Let me just give me 1 second. There you go, visual settings. So go to this path, so mod, update RPF, common data, and then you've got your visual settings, alright? Double click on, before actually, let's drag it onto your desktop. That's the best way. Right click, open with, wherever that is. Is it open with? Oh yeah, open with. And then you want to open it with Notepad. You should have Notepad installed on your computer. And then what you want to do, you need to, let me just, give me 1 second. Press Control F, and type in that there. I'll let you pause the video and you can type it in. Just type in car.default light and it probably will come up. Press find next. Alright, so click that, and then you can see here it's highlighted it. What you want to do is change this number from 30.00 to 2300.00, and then you want to change the night one here, so get rid of 15.00 and change it to 1500.00. Alright, you following still? That's the best thing with YouTube. You can pause and go back. So press Control S to save it or file save. Close it. Make sure you're in edit mode. Copy that one back in, and you'll probably see this encrypted part disappear. Ready? Let's see, it's gone. So now your light should be brighter. So you can keep that, delete it, or whatever. And let's launch GTA 5 and see if that worked. Fingers crossed. Let's wait for it to load up, and I'll be back when it's loaded. Alright, now we're in game. Let's spawn that vehicle that we just installed. So for me it was Sheriff. I actually fixed the lagginess on your end, so that was good. So let's get in the vehicle, and before we turn the lights on, I just want to mention something quickly. Some people don't actually know this. If you go to the F3 console, what we installed in the previous episode, go to vehicle options, go down to vehicle mod menu, and then go to window tint. As it says none, some vehicles still have the window tint on. So if you just flick from, say, from none to a pure black back to none, that gets rid of the window tint if you had window tint on it. Just thought I should let people know that, so people don't keep messaging me saying, oh, my windows are black and I can't see nothing out of them. But, right, so at least I just got that out of the way. So now, remember, your lights are really dark. Now it should be really bright. See, that's much better. Looks much more, well, more realistic to my liking. So if I put it to night, look at that. Look how brighter that looks, which looks much better. So that's what ELS does. It makes the reflections quite far out. But I will make a video on making the ELS lights more realistic. Alright, we'll be up in whenever I make the video. So yeah, that's pretty much ELS and how to install a ELS vehicle. Half the time I never actually get have any luck with non-ELS vehicles, so I'll try, and the DLC ones as well. So if you want those done, then just comment in the description, well, in the comments, and I will see if I can make a video. So yeah, this is pretty much ELS, and yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, would be very appreciated. Hit that bell notification if you want to get notified when I post a video, and hit that Discord link in the description. So if you do have any questions about LSPDFR, then you can message me on there and I'll help you out. And if I'm not online, just at here to help, and they will be more than happy to help you. Other than that, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.